Alright guys, Homestead Know How Life is Good. So we're working on the 2003 Honda Accord 2.4 liter. We're going to do an oil change on it. Keep in mind your safety. Get your jack in a good jack point. Use jack stands. Put the e-brake on and scotch the wheels. And for extra measures, wear your black gloves and your safety glasses. And it's also best if there's someone with you while you're doing this, just in case. Alright, so it's going to take a 17mm wrench or socket with breaker bar. Make sure you have an oil pan. We've got cardboard down too. And let this drain into the oil pan. Try to catch your bolt. If not, you can always get it out. Now this takes, the 2.4 takes 4.2 quarts. So basically a gallon and a quart, or a gallon and 0.2 of a quart, sorry. We'll let that drain, and then right up above, right back there, is the oil filter. Now, we've already tried, see the orange, we've already tried to hand loosen that, and with no luck, so we're going to use a filter wrench for that. So we're going to let this drain out. Always make sure that you take your used oil to a recyclable place so you're not damaging the earth. Alright guys, so we got the oil drained. We wiped everything off, put the drain plug back in. Now we're working on the filter. The filter was extra tight. Couldn't get my pliers to work. So I got a 3/8 ratchet with an extension, and I used a filter wrench that just goes on the back side of the filter. Not real sure why they had it so tight, because it's only supposed to be hand tight. We're going to let that drain a little bit. Try not to make too much of a mess. Bad placement on Honda because it's hitting the frame. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Alright, so we're getting that the rest of the way out. Up in there. Pretty sure I got some. Now on this, if the filter's hanging down on cars, you can fill it with oil, then put it back on. You can't do that with this one because it lays sideways. Alright, so we're going to get the filter out. You can see the little kind of filter wrench thing I got. Alright, we're going to stick it right there. Now we're going to check and make sure that the gasket did come off. We don't want a double gasket, it'll leak. Alright, so that's good there. Alright, so now we're going to take the new filter. Thank you, thank you. Alright, here's the new filter. Alright, got the new filter. And I'm going to take and dip my finger in the old oil. Put a little bit around the ring. Around the O-ring on the new filter. I'm going to wipe my hand off. Now these just have to be hand tight. Whoever put this on last time must have been named Torch or something, because they torched it. Alright, so we gotta, and we did wipe it off, make sure it was clean. Make sure you get it threaded on correctly. And I'm just gonna hand tighten it. That was my knee hitting something. That was not the oil filter. Alright guys, that's hand tight. Now all we gotta do is put the oil in it. I don't think you necessarily have to see that part, but we'll see what we can do. Alright guys, so we're gonna go through the process of lowering this thing down. So you wanna pump your jack a couple times, get it off your jack stands. Alright. Lower one. Lower the other one. Now you can take your jack out. You want to clean up any mess, wipe your tools off, so forth and so on. Let it down slowly. You don't want the car to slam on the ground. And since we've got it down on the ground now, the e-brake is still on. We'll take what's known as a chalk block out. Not chalk block, but chalk. So chalk the wheels. Alright, we've already got the oil cap off. Do like that. Guys, so we're using Pennzoil 5W20 Platinum High Mileage, and 4 quarts in a gallon. This takes 4.2 quarts, which means there's probably still some leftover residual oil in it. So we'll put the 4 in it, then we'll check it and go from there. I'm trying to open this with one hand. Alright, so I got my funnel in. So we know that it's going to take at least everything in this. You want to get it too carried away. You don't want oil to run out everywhere. Alright, now ordinarily you'd want to start the car, let the oil get into the oil filter because where it's at, and then check it. However, we can't do that because we're having to wait on the throttle position sensor to be delivered so we can go pick it up. So, you know, when you check your oil, I'll show you the dipstick here. There's going to be marks on the dipstick, and that's how you know when it's full. Okay. So you got one for hot, one for cold on the dots there. And look at your owner's manual for specifics on where it needs to be. So we're just going to leave it like that for now until we get this other part. So that's going to be it for the oil change video on the Honda 2003 VTEC 2.4 liter. It's the iVTEC actually. And you know, you can follow these same directions basically for other vehicles except for the oil viscosity, which is like the 5W20, and how many quarts it takes per car, and then you need to get the correct oil filter, so forth and so on. Alright guys, Homestead Know-How, give us a thumbs up, get us in the YouTube algorithm, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you, we hope you have a blessed day.